Uh, Shalom, shalom. Let it give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash, Brakatah, double honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone. Salutation to the brothers that teaching truth and sincerity, man. You know, I do these videos about discipline. You should never stop training, man. You should never stop training. Because I was just thinking to myself, like, because wickedness never stops. Wickedness always sinful weakness and just his flesh. Um, you know, never stops trying to put you down. Like bad things, bad energy never stop trying to get in you to make you go off. So with that in mind, you should never you shouldn't even take a day off. Okay. Hey, look, be committed. Okay. So let me get this in Proverbs. What is it? 18 and 15. It say the heart of the purge getteth not prudent. The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge. The heart of the prudent. The prudent means to look ahead. Man, meaning your mind. You should never stop trying to get knowledge, man. You should never just be like, all right, I got it. I don't need nothing else. I don't need to know no more verses. I don't need to know more. Okay, I got it. You should never get to that point, man. Y'all know I go to sports. You should never come to a point where you stop training. I don't give a fuck how much natural abilities that you got. Or I'm naturally gifted. I don't give a fuck how naturally gifted you is. If you're not training, you ain't got it. Because someone that's consistent, someone that's shows the effort, and someone that gives his all, I pick that person over someone with just natural abilities. Because that person is consistent, and he's not stagnant, and he's not just stopping his growth, stunting his growth. I say this a lot. A tree never stops growing. A tree gonna grow until it can't, until it get knocked down by someone cut it down. So it's at the heart of the prudent getteth knowledge. The ears of the wise seeketh knowledge. Seeketh it, man. You long for it, man. You should always seek knowledge. You should always seek it, man. That should be your goal, man. To always to be always to elevate, man. You know, you know, you should never, and that's what that's why the scripture say this living water, man. You should be forever learning. That's why it's important to commit in this truth, to really believe in what you preach. To believe in what the scriptures say. This is Second Timothy, right? I'm gonna get this in Second Timothy. Second Timothy. Y'all know me. I be freestyling. So Second Timothy. So bear with me. Second Timothy. What is it? 1-12. Yeah, let's see what this say. Right. Second Timothy 1-12. It say, for the which cause I also suffer these things. Nevertheless, I am not ashamed, for I know whom I have believed. I am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. Hold fast and form of sound words which thou hast heard of me in faith and love which is in Yahweh Shai. And that's what it is. You got to commit yourself to it. That word commit is a deep word. When you commit, like, all right, like some people would join something, right? You would join something, but you won't be committed to it. Like you would join a basketball team, or you would join anything. You would join a hell. You would join a camp. You would join a camp, but you would join but you wasn't never really committed to it. It's a difference when you commit to something. It goes. It's like I'm committed to my kid. I got a kid. I'm committed to my kid. You feel me? Like no matter what, I'm committed to it. It's a commitment. This is what I gotta do as a father, as a man. I gotta just like my wife. My wife is committed to me. Period. It's like it's it, no matter what I do, no matter you know what I'm saying. No matter what, until the day I die, she is committed to. She is committed unto you. You know, just like the truth. If you believe you got faith in this thing, you gotta be committed to it through the ups and the downs. You know, through the highs and the lows. You know, it's not just a thing. Oh damn! When you have a bad day, oh now look, man, I'm done with this, man. This ain't the. No, I wasn't. I wasn't trying to get my hands into all this. You know, you gotta, hey man, you gotta break bread, man. That's why it's good to have brothers. That's why it's good to believe in this thing within your spirit, man. You know, this thing is, hey man, this thing is about discipline, man. This thing you gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused, man. Trust me, if you lose focus, that can be your ass, and it's true. You know, hey, look, endure to the end, brothers. Endure until the very end, man. You know. So let's get this. This is let's get to James 1 and 2. James, no, that's John. James 1. James 1 and 12, right? It say, look, it say, blessed is the man that endure temptation. Blessed is the man that endure temptation, man. We know we living in these crazy times, man. We living in the time of mass death. It's happening all around us, man. You know, we've been, you know, the Bible shows it true again. You know, we live in the times where you gotta, you know, you better believe this. You better believe. Now they got this thing where, you know, these Christian, cause we're the real Christians, but these, you know, because the church been closed, you know, the place of worship been closed. So, you know, Donald Trump gonna say on the, you know, he gonna open up the place of worship. Look, y'all, it's only one guy, man. Hey, the Lord name is Yahweh. That's the Most High, and the Son name who this world ignorantly called Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shah. There's no other place of worship. The only that's why all this confusion is gonna stop, man. There's only one God. Like there's no other God, man. You know, oh, we gonna open up the place of worship. You fucking Christians been breaking down, beating on your wives. That's why a fucking domestic violence went up. You know, well, domestic violence went up, it skyrocketed up. You know, talking about, oh, we gonna open up the place of worship. So that means that, you know, all you fucking different religions and you wacky Christians, come on, man. There's only one God, man. Let's go back to First Timothy real quick, and I'm gonna go back to the James. But let's just go back to First Timothy 2 and 5. For there is one God, one mediator between God and man, and the man Yahweh Shah, man. One God, man, and one mediator, man. There's no Jesus Christ, so that's not his name. There's no just, oh, his name is Jehovah, man. Like there's no Buddhist, no whatever you Catholics believe in, fake Jewish people believe in, you know. And that's why the Lord, he gonna set everything up upright, man. But believe every knee gonna bow down, man. Everybody gonna know who's the true the true power, man. The true and only one God, man, and His Son. Let's read that again. 1 Timothy 2:5. For there is one God and one mediator between God and man. The man is Yahushua. So what I'm saying is, this topic is about never training. That's why we gotta train perfectly. When you train, you want to train perfectly, so you can execute perfectly, man. You know, because you try to do some study in this world, they gonna have you believing in some bugged out shit. You know. So let's go back to James, like I said. You know, James 1 and keep going. Let's keep going to John. That's about James 1 and 2 is say, blessed is the man 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive a crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. And that's what it is, man. We're going to receive a crown of life. The ones that endure unto the end, the ones that trained unto the end. Because you're going to have to train. You got to train yourself, man. You got to, faith is like a muscle, man. Shit. That's what I'm starting to realize because it builds. That's why it's always good to build. That's why we say build your faith up. Here it is. Every time a situation happens, the Bible fly out the window. That's one thing about Jake. When Drake go through something, the Bible fly right out the window. No, this is when you need the Bible the most, right? Right. Just tell the time we're living in now. The Bible then flew out the window with Jake. Jake wilding out. Jake robbing, stealing. It's not just Jake. Everyone wilding out. But I gotta talk to my people because shit, our people supposed to be turning to the Most High, man. But they not, So and that's why with the elect, who shall receive the crown of life, starting with 144,000 and 1/3. Starting with the elect of Israel. Hey man, we the ones who striving. We the ones when during this hell, during all this quarantine, during all this turmoil, we striving. Brothers is striving. But I've seen brothers. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got your stressful days, but for the most part, man, you should be training, building yourself up. I'm training, man. Shit, I be training, man. Training my mental, meditating, physical training, or training, man. Studying, doing the videos, training, man. Every day. Because I'm telling y'all, I don't know what y'all brother be going through, but man, I'm telling you, you might say to yourself, all right, I'm going to take this day off, man. I'm telling you, bad energy can come your way so fucking fast and make your head spin. Random thoughts can come in your head so fast and make your head spin. A bad situation can come so fucking fast and make your head spin in this society. It's important to have a good technique going every day because I'm telling you, man, I seen too many brothers fall off of, you see them 1 week. And what it is, you might see them on a week, and then they might like, look, I'm gonna take this week off, and that's when that week get them. When you say to yourself, I'm gonna take the week off, no, ain't no taking nothing off. Don't. For brothers, I'm trying to get people to understand. No, this is a fucking war going on. Like I keep saying, if you in a boxing ring, just because you drop your head, you gonna get punched. Your opponent gonna punch the shit out you. Cause guess what? Now it's easy picking. Now they can hit the sweet spot. Now your guard down. You cannot fucking lower your guard. Stop it. Okay, man. Like that's just how I think. That's just me. That's just how I am, bro. I don't lower my fucking guard. I can't. I fucking can't, man. You lower your guard for 1 fucking second, that's your ass. It say Galatians 5:17, for the flesh lust against, see, look, for the flesh lust against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so ye cannot do the thing that ye would. So the moment you think that you good, that you don't need a train, is the moment you get your ass bust. I'm telling you, man, I've seen it 100 times in every aspect of life, in its truth. As growing up, as people, even I watch sports players or boxers or just women, even women, animals. Anytime that is an energy. I've even seen it with animals. Anytime you feel that you don't need to do the thing that you've been doing to get to the top, and you stop doing the thing that made you even get to the top, someone gonna bust your ass because you're not going as hard as you supposed to, man. So look, man, you gotta go hard, because guess what? The flesh is lust against the flesh, like against the spirit, man. It said, but if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. Just going into something else. But the point I'm making is, man, brothers, if we just train hard, man, and we really put, man, you really show forth this effort, man, you gonna win by default. Like I always say, you gonna win by default, cause there ain't too many people that's going hard. Let's just keep it 100. There ain't too many people going hard. So this is Proverbs 19, yo, and cease my son to hear the instruction that calls to err for the words of knowledge. And you never, hey man, you gotta go hard, man. It said the ungodly witness scorns judgment, and the mouth of the wicked devour iniquity. Judgment are prepared for the scorn, and stripe for the back of fools, man. Because fools not gonna train. Fools gonna hear learn the ways of error. We gonna learn the ways of righteousness, the way of peace, the way of everlasting. He that hath an ear, let him hear. So look, I hope you guys got some type of form of edification about this. So I hope this was edifying. So with that, let's give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakal, Kadat, Brakatah, double honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone, salutation to the brothers that teach in truth and sincerity. Shalom.